Namaskaram to my Atma Guru and Namaskaram to all Atmas. Today, under God's second commandment, we are going to see the message of peace from the Sufism philosophy and Zoroastrianism philosophy. So this week, on Sunday, we are seeing Judaism and Christianity. Monday, we are seeing Hinduism. Tuesday, we are seeing Jainism. Wednesday, we are seeing Buddhism. Thursday, we are seeing Sikhism. Friday, we are seeing Quran, Islamic Quran. On Saturday, Zoroastrianism and Sufism. With these 9 religious philosophies is being covered each week. One an important message from each of these philosophies. The objective is to spread the message of peace to the mankind, that all religions show only path for human peace. How man has to lead a righteous path, a divine path, to fulfill his duties, to reach heaven, to attain salvation. That is the objective of this all religious philosophies, which Mahatma Guru want to convey to the entire world through this God's second commandment. So today we will see objective is in each human being only one thing is there, Atma is there. Atma is the same whether one belongs to Hindu, Christian, Muslims, Jews or Buddhist, Sikhism, anybody, any religious. When the person dies, what is say? The Atma leaves the body. That Atma, the soul, is same in all, irrespective of any religion one power. That's what God says. In that Atma, I am there, he says. Inside the Atma, the Paramatma is there. Inside the Jivatma, Paramatma is there. That is depicted only through this flame, Jyoti. The Jyoti, if you see a golden flame, inside you see the hemispherical black shaped linga, and that is Paramatma. That's why we worship linga. In all religions also, the fire is the God in the Zoroastrianism. And in Islamic mosque, you see, it will be kept in the form of a hemispherical entrance to show that Creator is there inside, like that. So each and everybody follow the Paramatma. And once you realize that we are all one single family, we are all Atmas and God is inside us. Let us see God in everybody and let us have the feeling of universal brotherhood. Let us all work together as one family to bring peace to the entire humanity and the world peace. That is what Atma Guru wants as the second commandment to spread to the mankind to bring that unity. Today under Sufism, what it says is, Sufism originated in the Persian and Arabian regions. It emerged as a mystical ascetic movement with Islam initially in Saudi Arabia and Persia. So Sufism is also a part of Islam. Sufism's origins are linked to a reaction against the world leaders of the early Umayyad period. So here one difference is reaction against the worldliness of the early Umayyad and the desire for deeper spiritual connection with God. So in Sufism, they go into deeper connection. They want to go into deeper connection with the God. It's widely accepted that Persia played a crucial role in the early development and spread of Sufi thought. The Sufi thought started origin in Persia, which is now Iran. Sufi practices and teaching eventually spread from Persia to other regions, including India. Maulana Jalaluddin Muhammad Balkhi, who is also known as Rumi, was the prophet of Islam, Sufism. Rumi, throughout his life, was in conformity with all the religions and sects of the world. Rumi, he respected all religions. Everything is God sent messages, only he said. He knew that every religion, whether Islam, Hindu, Christianity or Judaism, is based on the same foundation of divinity, and he also advised his people likewise. As reconciliation and peace-loving became the effect of Rumi's Sufism, religion of love and truth, Maulana was always patient, submissive, polite and gentle. So, his concept is reconciliation and peace-loving became the effect of Rumi's Sufism. So, Rumi's Sufism does not find fault with any religion. because he feels that all religion is only a path for showing divinity to the mankind. Such that in this life, whenever there occurred any event of blame and accusation, he had never given any bitter reply, but tried to persuade them towards the right path of soft replies and cordial manners. Some people who are fanatics, they used to find fault with the religion. They say this is not correct, that is not correct. So he never find fault. He never go for any argument with them. He just simply politely speaks with a cordial manner. Because you see God in everybody. Through Ghazal, Rumi sang, "Oh man, you are breathing only for the reason that the player of the flute, God, has taken the care of the breath. So you are breathing only for the reason that the player of flute, the player of the flute is God, has taken the care of the breath. So the flute, your breath is moving. That breath is taken care by God in your body. Burn down all your pride of manliness. Be always with that nourisher of breath. If you are a knower of the secret of God. So the burn the pride, ego. One has to burn the ego, in the ego of manliness. Manliness, what is this? I am superior, like that. That is because of pride, ego. That has to be burned. Be always with the nourisher of the breath. The nourisher of the breath is God. Be always with the God. If you are a knower of the secret of God. The new moon waned and thus turned a full moon. So long you be not submissive, you will not be relieved of all lowness. So one thing is one should be submissive to God. Once you surrender to God, He will show you the light of enlightenment to you. Contrary to almost all other Sufis who earn their livelihood from begging or from presence of their disciples and the rich, and also lead their disciples to proceed on the same path, which ultimately leads to the pampering of the body and idleness. What is this, sir? Normally, at the earlier levels, the Sufis, they mostly do begging or they receive presents from their disciples and the kings, and they live in that manner. So what happens? That leads to laziness and idleness of the body. Maulana always called his friends and relatives to earn their livelihood in any way, whether by way of set of your bro or by any profession or by writing. He say, don't go for any begging. If you do your duty by sweating it and earn the money or by doing some profession or by writing. And whoever of my disciples are adopted this path gain profitability. So such people gain name and fame also. He counted non-attachment to worldly things as the most important thing. So non-attachment to worldly things, he says that is very important for anyone to attain salvation. But for this, he did never ordain to refrain from the connections of the material world. Non-attachment is never said that you should be away from the material world. And that is also the principle of Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga, what it says is, you carry on all your duties in this worldly life, everything, but without attachment. That's all. Rather, he counted as one of the perfect paths the attainment of control of the passions and the avoidance of attachment to material and physical world. So, what is real non-attachment is control of the passions and avoidance of attachment to the material world, material physical world. He always spent his days in purifying the moral character and correcting the bad habits of the people, and made an effort for the attainment of that object only. So maybe most of the time he used to spend for correcting the bad habits of the people and made effort to attainment of that object only. He used to call every sect and religion to turn towards the unity of God and its religion and its realization after giving up all opposition. So he always used to call every sect and every religion to turn towards the unity of God. Every religion, God is same. So that unity of God means unity, he aimed for unity of all religions after giving up all opposition. So God's second commandment is only that unity of all religions, all philosophies, for the mankind to live peacefully in this world. So now we'll see the Zoroastrianism philosophy. Punavairya, the divine word, I, the Lord God, pronounced this saying before the creation of heaven. The sacred word of Ahunavairya, the word which was before the earth, before living beings, before trees, before fire, the Son of Lord God, before the holy man, before the demons. So before all bodily life, even before all God's creation, which holds the seed of righteousness. By speaking it in the holier of my two spirits has produced the whole righteous creation, which was and is and will be through the working of life's actions, God words, towards God. So what it says is, recorded Ahunavadya, the word which was before the earth, before any living creature was created, before the scum, before all bodily life, even before all God's good creation, which holds the seed of righteousness. So for all this, the path of divinity only is the path of righteousness. The Ahunavadya is as the beginning of religion. Learn from it is the formation of the nas. This word mind, chanted ceaselessly and without a break, is equal to the 100 chants. For a recitation of that word of truth increases strength and victory in the soul and piety. Whosoever in this bodily word of mind repeats this word and chants it aloud, his soul will Ayaharamurda bring over the Chinvad bridge to the best world, so that best righteousness and to the endless light. For these are the best of the words. And do you utter these words at the last end of the verse? For if you, I Ahamuzza, will keep your soul always away from the hell. Yes, I will hold it so far as the breadth and the length of the earth. For the holy word shall ward off the evil. The entire bodily world satisfied will learn it and cling to it. They would be redeemed from their mortality. So, O righteousness one, you shall be as you desire. Holy shall you bring your soul over the inward bridge. Holy shall you enter into the heaven. So, what Aharamuzda. So, Dhritarashtra is the founder of prophet of Zoroastrianism. So, in our area, is as the beginning of the religion, beginning of the land. Summit is the formation of the nest. This word mind chanted chanted ceaselessly and without a break is equal to 100 other chants for a recitation of word of truth, increases strength and victory in the soul and the piety. So chanting of the divine name increases our strength, our inner strength to face any situations in life. So that was. So whoever in this bodily world of mine repeats this word and chants it aloud, his soul will, what Adharvada says, to bring over the Chinmad bridge to the best world, to the best righteousness, and to the endless lights. So, if you totally surrender to Him and pray Him without asking anything, He will give anything what you need. He knows. He is the Creator. He is your Father. He knows what you need in this life. So that is the secret of the Zoroastrian philosophy. So, all this shows only one truth. All religions show path of human peace and salvation. That's all. One should realize this. For that purpose only, these all religious philosophies have been covered every day evening for 10 minutes. That small page, which one can follow here and adhere in their life to lead a successful, peaceful life and move in the path of salvation. Thank you.